Hey y'all, it's Kiara, and we are back with Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Zelda's Ballad. So I was just online streaming and I realized that my microphone was turned all the way down. So what we are going to do in this episode is we are going to take on Medoh, and we're also going to get some ancient arrows. Because we need ancient arrows. That's a thing. It's a legitimate need. So ancient arrows cost a lot less in the base game. One of my mods, not sure which one, has them costing this much. And rather than try and figure out what mod that is, I'm taking the hit. And so I ground some rupees, and we're getting them. The other thing that's interesting is if for some reason you don't have ancient screws, you can actually use ancient springs if you buy them in bulk by 5. So, fun fact! I didn't realize that until I was trying to play this 5 minutes ago. And then let's just get 3 more for good measure. I don't want to be completely broke, so I went ahead and leaving some there. Okay, so we are going to go to, before we go to Medoh, we're going to go to MOGG LATAN Shrine so that we can get some durians, so that we can make some hardy fruit, so that we cannot die. I am choosing Satori Mountain because Satori Mountain has a veritable amount of fruits and veggies that you can't normally find elsewhere. I also got a Phrenic bow and some fire arrows. The fire arrows just came to me via a bokoblin when I was grinding. So I've unlocked fire arrows. Yay. Huzzah. And I also have gotten a Korok. We want Koroks, and quite a few of them early on. For an exact amount, I want 55 Koroks before I attempt a certain trick. Now, I can grind some fake Korok seeds off screen. That is an option. I'll also try and collect ones that I see along the way. I am going to nab this golden claymore. You don't need to actually take on this dude to get the claymore. You can just snag it and run away. Just run away. Because taking him on right now probably is not the smartest move. I'm also going to go grab some rupees down here that I found a couple minutes ago. Love that fight music is still going on, but I'm a coward and I ran away. I just don't have many hearts. But this is a little campsite on Satori Mountain. It's said to be the campsite of the Lord of the Mountain, that he was an actual person or Hylian who lived on the mountain, and this was where he lived. And so if you want to take that metaphor even further, it's said that the Lord of the Mountain's also supposed to represent Satoru Iwata. And so if you want to take that metaphor a little bit further, many see that as kind of being his campsite and his stake that he placed on Nintendo and how much he poured his heart and soul into Nintendo. So just, it's a very, very interesting, respectful location in the game. A lot of introspectiveness to it. Okay, so I want to find these durians, and they are over here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these durians because I don't want to die in Medoh. That's honest. That's the honest truth. I don't want to die in Medoh. So we're grabbing the durians. We're grabbing all the durians. Do I have an axe? I don't. Okay, and I already broke the Lysol boomerang by doing that. Oh well. That's okay. Durians! We need the durian. All the durians. We'll break boomerangs, master swords if we need to. But durians. I never thought I would be so excited for durians. Other fun fact, I don't have one on me, but blizzard rods are great for harvesting mushrooms, fruit, whatever it is I just realized I could use bows for this. Anything you want, you can use pretty much to harvest, you can use a blizzard rod for that. So, that's a fun little fact. Fun little factoid. And that's what I use later in the game once I have access to a blizzard rod. I start harvesting my apples, mushrooms, anything I need to get to that's a distance away. Blizzard rod knocks them all off of the trees, mountains, whatever you're harvesting from. Alright, so I came here because I want to cook my durians. I didn't get a ton of durians from that, but it's enough. I believe in us and that we can do this. And by we, I guess I have a frog in my pocket, as the saying goes. But let's go ahead, grab some fire. Let's cook up some durians. Make some good old hearty durians. You can also, with the durians, combine them with other hearty items. And that'll help you out too. Like, I will probably combo those 3 with the 2 hearty truffle, big hearty truffles that I have to give a good heart boost, should I need it. Hopefully I don't have that bad of a death rate, but, you know, should I? It's there. Yeah, it made exactly the same amount. And then I can also do my truffles with my radishes. But so long as they're in the same grouping, they'll give you the correct type. The one other thing I want to do in prep for this is I want to go open the fairy fountain and grab some fairies. Because you need your fairies. Not that that'll help me much with 3 hearts. But, I mean, you know. We gotta try. Try and not die. So, another fun fact. If you can't afford your clothing to stay warm. Ooh. Hello. I want to hit you with a sword because I want your monies. Thank you. I will tell Lord of the Mountain good things about you. Ooh, here's another one. Boop. They're not actually getting hurt. Alright, we're going to encounter one of the best characters in the... Ooh, I don't actually have to release her to get the fairies. I just always automatically release her. We'll talk to her later. I ran the fairy off. I ran the fairy off. Okay, come here. You have to sneak up on the fairies. You can't just run up to a fairy. Hello. Come on. And just spam the A button because you'll eventually be able to steal the fairy. Okay, well that's 2 fairies at least. This is better than nothing. Also back here, each of these fairy fountains has Endura carrots. And this one particularly, if I remember correctly, we've got eggs? Eggs. No eggs. Okay, no eggs. I thought there were eggs. Maybe it's this tree. I was like, there's eggs. Yes, there's eggs here. Okay. Good deal. Alright. Any respawn from the fairy? No, I have to leave the area, and that's just not worth it. Okay. Let us go to Medoh. No, not the adventure log for Excuse me. Game. We want to actually go to the Divine Beast, not the adventure log for Medoh. And since we do not have a heat weapon on us, we are going to need to change into the warm doublet. Or else I'll freeze. Hey, how are you doing? I am trying not to freeze my Zelda. There we go. Alright, so when you first come into Medoh, you want to make sure you grab the map, which is way across this way. I have grabbed that map, but this is the way you would get. Well, you wouldn't do that. You would actually use the magnesis and not try to skip the magnesis. Come on, stay in the center, Zelda. There we go. So, if you're first coming into this dungeon, because some folks may come to this video and be like, you know, this is the first time in the dungeon. You go across here. You only really have to move that one slot. And then the map is located right in here. I already grabbed that, but nothing else in the... I have not grabbed anything else in the dungeon. Divine Beast. Excuse me. While I get my Zelda games correct. Alright, so when we go into the map screen, we have the option to change the tilt of Medoh. We'll just go full tilt, because why not? And then that will actually allow this to move, and you can go here. Now, there's a couple of ways you can complete this portion of the Divine Beast. First thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you activate the windmills. And then the next thing you want to do is tilt it back. And this is the proper way to do it, the way you're supposed to do it. Excuse me, Divine Beast. No, 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 don't kill me. So those goblin heads are possessed by malice, by Ganon. He sends us some friends. And yes, I do have a Master Sword. I'll go ahead and pull that out because it's worth 110 attack points in a Divine Beast. We like that. Hello! How are you?
There are 4 terminals remaining.
Oh, Rivali, you're my favorite. Oh, you're such a jerk. Still ways to go. Thank you, Rivali. You make me feel good about myself. Now, if you don't want those fun little Boko friends attacking you, just hit the Malice Eye. That'll kill it. Okay, we're going to take a speedrunning strat here, guys. Because why not? So, want to make life really easier on yourself? Then you can just full tilt this birdie. And we can hop out the window. Oh, and get stuck on... We'll get stuck on the Divine Beast. And we can enter through here. We'll go ahead and kill that eye. Boom. Easy peasy. Next pedestal is up here. This is not how you're supposed to do it, but it's way easier than how you're supposed to do it. And it makes logical sense. So,
There are 3 terminals.
with this game, I kind of take the tact of, there's no, you are or aren't supposed to do it this way. You just do. And we have a random chest that has flown in the beast. We now have ice arrows. Sweet! I cannot call a horse in here, so good deal. I can just do that. Alright. Next goal. Let us go across the Divine Beast to the next end. Let's actually get that buddy boy out of the... Can I not use magnesis when... Why? Why? For what? Why? Why? Yeah, thank you. Rude game. Okay. Go ahead and kill him because he's gonna be in our way. And let us do this. I think it's middle one. If it's not middle one, it's far down. I am playing as Zelda because it is a mod that I have for my game. It is called Zelda's Ballad, and it's super fun, and you know, the person who modded it did a great job. So, and it adds a little bit of spice of life. So we're doing it that way. We can climb up here. Climb on up. And I'm now realizing the really smart way to have gotten across this gap would have been if I just kicked everything back one way on the Divine Beast and then kicked it the other. But, you know, I wasn't thinking. The last time I came through this Divine Beast, I actually, excuse me? Game? There we go. I was using Moon Jump. And so, to get into this little area I'm about to get into, I just moon jumped into it. So, I just was not thinking. Alright. Oh, excuse me! How rude! Go away. Again, you want to get rid of those things, get rid of the eye, get rid of them. Alright. Next thing we need to do, we need to... Excuse me, you are rude. Go away. I'm not going to even dignify you with a Master Sword. You get a Boko. I probably, if I knew how to do the Fosby flop, I could get up there with that. I'm not going to attempt to do that right now. Let's see. Let's full tilt this bird. Okay, we got that. And then the next thing that needs to be done in here is going all the way. Yeah, stop that. There we go. Alright. And then all we need to do is come in. Maybe. Nope, that's once I... What? What have I done? Oh, oh my gosh. I am so silly. That comes here. You come up here. I forget about the secondary mechanic of this divine beast being the wind. Secondary mechanics. Alright.
There are 2 terminals remaining.
2 terminals remaining. Woot. For some reason... Ah, got it. Okay. So what you're going to do here is we want to kick this so that we go the complete opposite direction so that I can actually reach the magnesis ball. And it'll come rolling out here. Oop. Ah, nope, you're coming here. And to complete this lovely, lovely puzzle, let's make this bird one more time. Twist and tilt. And that's going to roll. It's going to stay on the path. It's going to open this up. And we can go in. We can get the net second to last. Sheikah terminal. Divine Beast terminal. Just one terminal remaining. What do you know? Yeah, you sadistic bird. Alright. We're just gonna come up here. Apparently fail at going. You know what? Whistle sprint! Really, I can't whistle sprint that. That's fascinating. Okay, fine. Ruin all my hopes and dreams, Nintendo. All the hopes and dreams. And... do-do-do. Alley-oop. Did you just growl at me? Because the eye isn't... It's right there. It's on the outside, so you gotta kind of hop through it if you want to go that way. And we're gonna take you out. Our final terminal, I believe, requires us to make one more full tilt. I'm going to let it go all the way in tilt. This is... You're actually supposed to get this one this way. Alley-oop. And there we go. That is our final terminal. We can now take on our friend, Mr. Windblight. And this is why...
Good look at your map. There should be a new glowing point on it.
You are so condescending, Rivali.
Well,
You're such a jerk. I hate you, Rivali. By the way, even though I love the music direction in this game, it's perfect. It's not typical Zelda fare, but it's still perfect. Alright. I'm going to die for that, aren't I? No, I'm not. Good. Okay. Why not? There we go. Oops-a-daisy. Ups-a-daisy. And we can go... Ugh. Okay, apparently I need to have it even ground to get all the way up. Or at least with... if I don't want to practice. Which I don't. Alright, let's save this. And we are taking on one of Ganon's blights. We're going to swap to the Falcon Bow. We are going to switch to Ancient Arrows. And let me make sure Master Sword on. Alright. I also want my main rune to be my bomb rune. That is what I want to be using. I don't know why I took the long way around, but I did. So the cutscene at the end of this is also going to be different. You'll have seen the cutscene before, but if you've played this game and it's DLC, but it's in a different place, so it makes more sense.
Good luck. That thing is one of Ganon's own, and it plays dirty. He defeated me 100 years ago, but only because I was winging it.
Yeah, I'm sure that was it, Rivali.
Keep saying this, but you must avenge me.
I will.
His aim is dead on. Watch yourself.
Alright. Mr. Wind Blight. I've never gotten hit by one of those tornadoes before. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, seriously? You are a jerk. Now, I could have had more attack power with these ancient arrows. Except I did not think to pick up the ancient bow. Alright, next phase. This is why I like having ancient arrows. They make the blight fight so much easier. Alright, now see if I remember how to do this portion of it. And that's why I got fairies. That was embarrassing. I keep forgetting I don't have... Jesus. A million hearts like I did on my last playthrough. Okay. That's not close enough. Now I could have sworn this was the one where you had the opportunity. Where are you? Dude! Where are you? There you are. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and shoot you while you're up there. There, however, yes, absolutely I will. Come on. Got him! Woo! And that is what's setting up for the fight getting at you if you only have 3 hearts. And, you know, you're not practicing for the precision, you just want an easy fight. It's nice to set up for the ancient arrows and go nab yourself a master sword early. Okay. So, all of this was to set up for a glitch, which I will get to show you soon. Let's watch this cutscene pan out. Alright, this is what I wanted. This is the only reason I came here so early. The heart container. Now, why did I want a heart container? I could have just turned in spirit orbs. Ah, but I wanted to keep my spirit orbs. And you'll find out how I'm going to do that in a minute. We're going to activate this. We're going to watch the cutscene. Cutscene time with Rivali. Thank you to the Zelda's Ballad folks for doing this.
You defeated him, eh? Who would have thought? Well done. I suppose I should thank you now that my spirit is free. This returns Medoh back to its rightful owner. Don't preen yourself just for doing your job. I do suppose you've proven your value as a warrior. A warrior worthy of my unique ability. The sacred skill that I have dubbed Rivali's Gale. It's now time to move on and start making preparations for Medoh's strike on Ganon. But only if you think you'll still need my help while you're fighting inside Hyrule Castle. Feel free to thank me now. Or, never mind, just go. Your job is far from finished, you know. Been waiting an awfully long time.
Gearing up for the Ganon fight. Boom.
Medoh's sights are now set. You'll have a precise speed on Ganon from this vantage point. And when the time is right, give him everything you've got. Now we wait for that perfect moment. Medoh, we've been artfully patient for the last 100 years. I doubt you'll suffer a feather over a few more moments. After all these years, I simply must admit the truth. Even without the power of flight, well, I'll be plucked. I think I'm on the same page as the princess. I hope that luck holds out for everyone's sake.
Okay. So, we now have defeated the Blight in Medoh and gotten Rivali's Gale, which is another piece that I wanted in this puzzle. So what we're going to do now is I want to start a glitch. I will also start my next episode continuing this glitch. But I wanted, if you hung out with me, I want you to be able to see the fruits of our effort. Because it is well worth it. So, what we are going to do is now we have 4 hearts. We can actually sell a heart to the horn statue. We're going to do what is called essence duping because, well, one, you can be a little bit more frivolous in your gameplay. 2, I want to keep all my spirit orbs. Gosh darn it, I want to complete the game with all my spirit orbs. However, I can't do that without help. The game won't let me naturally do it, because when you hand over your spirit orbs to the goddess statues, they gone. You're done with them. So, where is my friend? There he is. I went a little too far. So, I want to sell some essence to Mr. Horn statue here. I was not, but if that makes you feel better, you can think that. Alright. We actually went through this text already, which is why I'm not voice acting it. It's redoing the text because I couldn't give an essence before. Fahaha. My touch is as subtle as ever. Note how I took that essence from you without leaving a mark. So he took my essence. Sad day. And we're gonna take it back. Give me a heart. I don't care. Hopefully I'm remembering how to do this correctly, because there's a lot of saving involved with this. Saving and reloads. Okay. So, what we want... Okay, yeah, leave me alone. I also made sure I came with money, because money's going to be important to this too, because we're basically storing essence. And so we're going to save. We're going to make a hard save here. Then we are going to go up to MYAHM AGANA. Please let me be getting my order of things correct. We're going to go up to MYAHM AGANA. And we are going to get an autosave. It's already autosaving. We want the autosave in here. So when I walk out, after that happens, we should, yep, so bottom left hand corner you see there's an autosave. So happy with that, I go back and I load my hard save in HATENO Village. Alright. I should have equipped the camera rune. You're going to see why in a second. Then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tamper with my essence. He doesn't have any. I'm going to sell to him. I'm going to sell one of my heart... my only heart container I can sell to him. Bargain struck. So, now... what has happened is I'm going to do a hard save again, and I'm going to load this MYAHM AGANA save. So this save here has 3 hearts on it. This save here has 4 hearts on it. So I'm going to go ahead and reload my autosave in MYAHM AGANA. So, all went well. I should have 4 hearts. This isn't the glitchy stuff yet. I have 4 hearts. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the camera rune on. And we're going to perform what is called apparatus storage. Here's where the voodoo comes into play. I'm going to hold left trigger. I need to take out a shield to do this. What am I doing? We'll go here. Ordon Shield. Hold left trigger, L, X, and the crouch button almost all at the same time. So, and it allows me to move around and be all sneaky like while in camera mode. And I'm going to go and I'm going to examine the pedestal. It's also going to take a picture because I'm in camera mode. I'm going to delete it. Don't save it. And then immediately hit start so that I don't trigger the apparatus. Then I am going to watch a memory. The only memory we have so far is resolve and grief. We're going to click view memory and it's not going to do anything because memory storage. We're going to unpause the game for at least 2 seconds. I go with 3. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. And that way I know everything's good. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to load my save and at the statue. Okay. You'll see that I have 4 hearts. And he thinks I still gave him an essence. Even though on this save file, he didn't have any of my essence. So have another one. Enjoy. Have fun. You can have a heart container. So, what we can do now is we can just keep selling essences to him. I have not had a chance to look yet. I've not had a chance to pull that drive to see if I could find it. So, I'm sorry. I will... this week's super busy for me, but hopefully next week I'll get a chance to look and see if I can find them. Alright. But, yeah, I will definitely look about the City Folk videos. And if I can't, I can at least, as soon as I can get something to record HDMI with, I can record New Horizons. So, so what we can do with this glitch is we can actually just go back to MYAHM AGANA again. And we can continue the cycle of selling. I think I may have forgotten to save. Crap. If you forget to save, this glitch does not work well. But you'll see we have our 4 hearts. And we'll find out if I remember to save in a minute. Switch to the camera rune. Because I was silly and didn't do that prep. And equip here. Apparatus storage. Oh! We're gonna find out what happens if you hit save when you save. Let's try it again. Oops. Well, now we have a great selfie with the apparatus. Okay, there we go. I completely goofed that. Alright, resolving grief. Doesn't play anything. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Good. We'll load at the HATENO hard save. This is going to be the true tell of if I remembered to save. I did not. I'm a goober. Yes, tamper with my essence. Oh no, it did work. Okay, yeah, have another one. So, he can have another heart container. We'll do this one more time and then I'll buy back my essences so you can see some of the result, and then that lets me also have an easier start for the next next time I play. So I can hit save. So if you go in, you buy them all back, and you restart the process, you have an easier buyback time. Because you can sell a ton of hearts to him at one time instead of just one. So we'll do this one more time just so you can see it one more time because it's magic! We're turning 1 heart into 30. However many are in this game, is 30, right? Take out your shield. Crouch. Don't blow yourself up. Switch to the camera room. Go sneak up on the pedestal. Delete. Start before it can activate. Resolving grief. View memory won't play. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Start. Load your save from before. Load your save from before. And we will go ahead and buy back our 3 essences that we have sold to our friend, the horned statue. So now, suddenly, instead of me getting 1 heart out of defeating Va Medoh's Blight, now I have 7 hearts total instead of 4 hearts total. And so the next time we will continue selling our essences to the horned statue and stealing all the hearts and stamina we could want. And if you need that proof that I have not gotten more orbs than I have on my screen, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and MYAHM AGANA makes 5, and I have in my inventory 5. So I have 5 orbs and 7 hearts and only 1 divine beast taken care of. So next time what we will do is we will continue to steal from the statue, and we will learn how to moon jump down in this region and maybe grab a tower or 2 while we're at it. So thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed, please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks, y'all.